Welcome to the Secrets of College Planning. I'm your host, Anthony Uva, and today we're going to talk about college sports. We're at the NCAA convention, and my guest today is Nia Wilson. She is from the University of Wisconsin Superior. Welcome to the show.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, so usually I start my guests where they went to school, but you are still going to University of Wisconsin, correct?
Correct. Yep. I am a senior this year, and I am going to stick around an extra semester and play my COVID year of soccer.
Wow, fantastic.
Yeah.
So let's just go back in time before we get into what you're doing here.
Of course.
In high school, when did it all start for you? Was it freshman year of high school, senior year? When did it all begin where you said, I want to go to college?
I think just growing up, I always knew I wanted to pursue a higher education, so I think it was kind of always the game plan. I think probably I zeroed in on where I wanted to go more around my sophomore or junior year of high school.
Okay.
And I just knew I wanted to play sports, and so I had to search and find what places I wanted to go and do that. And funny enough, I actually ended up in my hometown. I go to college in my hometown.
Wow, fantastic.
Yeah.
So now, is University of Wisconsin Superior, was that the only school you got recruited from, or did you have many schools to pick from?
I was kind of in the end between the College of St. Scholastica, which is just over the Minnesota border. It's about a 15-minute drive from the University of Wisconsin Superior, and between that and Wisconsin Superior. So as far as that goes, I went on my visits, whatever, and I guess I would say the University of Wisconsin Superior felt like home, which it is home, so maybe that's part of it, but I do really like it there, and I'm very pleased with my choice.
So now you're there. Give me a life of the student athlete there. When does it start as a freshman? Do you get there in August, September? Give me a sense of what the year is like when you've come in as a freshman.
Yep, so I am a fall athlete. I play women's soccer, as I said. So for me, move-in date is around August 15th. My freshman year was a little special just because it was that COVID year where things were kind of all messed up. So freshman year, I want to say we didn't move in until the general population of students did, which it was a difficult year to get through, I guess, just with that being my first year learning how to do things, but then having my learning be prohibited by COVID. Mm-hmm. So as of now, August 15th is where I move in typically, and then we have preseason, go through all that, and then start school about 3 weeks later. So it's super cool to come in ahead of time as a student athlete, meet all the new student athletes, and then be able to.
And then the sport starts in the fall, so that starts when, September?
Usually we have our first exhibition games near the end of August, mid-August, and then our conference play starts end of August, beginning of September. So.
And then you go until November?
Yeah, I think this year I want to say was November 12th, 13th, around there. We made it to the national tournament the past 2 years, so usually a couple weeks into November. So.
And then you go into Christmas break?
Correct.
And then what happens in the spring?
In the spring, we have a non-traditional season, so we do a lot of like lifting, cardio in the beginning when we come back in the spring. We're taking our full course of classes, and then we eventually move into some practices. So it's super fun to be able to play my sport all year round and kind of have that support from my teammates and my coaches.
And do they give you a schedule of, things to eat, workout sessions, that kind of stuff, or no?
So we have a strength and conditioning coach, so we go to him for things surrounding that. As far as nutrition, he would make you a plan if you asked. I haven't ever utilized that. I feel like he is a great resource for that, though, and I'm sure some students do ask him for meal plans and things like that. He's always willing to talk about it. And then he actually schedules our lifts for us, so he'll give us like a workout plan, and we have an app for it. So it's super cool, super easily accessible. You can do it either in our athletic weight room or in the general weight room, which is also located in our wellness center. So
great. So give us a sense of the university now itself. Where is it located in Wisconsin? What's it like? What's it look like? Give us a sense of the school.
So the five Great Lakes, we're Lake Superior. We're located right on Lake Superior, which is a very cold climate in the winter, I would say. Not lots to do in the winters, but the summers definitely make up for it, and the spring and the fall when it's a little bit warmer. Lots of outdoor activities to partake in, which is super fun. On campus, it's a very, I would say, small size campus. I feel like when I walk around, I know everyone. It's not a big, like a big school like Georgia or anything like that. But I've really enjoyed picking a smaller size campus just because I know my professors and they know me, first and last name. They know I play women's soccer. They follow my schedule and all that. Like, it's super personal. And I think as far as the university, we've made some big strides forward. I work in the athletics front office under our athletic director, so I kind of help him out with a lot of things. And within the 4 to 5 years that I have been at the university, our marketing and branding has taken a huge step forward, and it's just becoming more legit, I would say. And it's somewhere that I'm proud to go.
So now a big thing with parents and students in high school is cost of university. Does University of Wisconsin do anything with, any types of monies that they can save or merit money or anything like that?
So we have a scholarship foundation through the University of Wisconsin Superior that you apply for when you come in, and then you reapply every year. And obviously there's different criteria for different scholarships, but there's like a wide range of scholarships. So I've applied and gotten one from them every single year.
Wow.
Which is nice, and that's another benefit of being at a smaller campus, is that the budget that's allocated is going to a lesser amount of people, so you have a greater chance of receiving at least some funding. I was lucky enough, my undergrad is completely paid for because I applied for an outside scholarship when I was in high school. I didn't really look into it too much. Of course, like in my classes, they're like, you need to apply for outside scholarships, this and that, and I got the letter in the mail, and it completely covers the cost of my tuition. So I'm very fortunate in that, but that would be a huge recommendation, is looking even outside sources and just seeing what's available.
So now you're at Phoenix, Arizona at the conference for the NCAA, and you're a student athlete.
Correct.
So what exactly do you do at the conference here?
So my athletic director, who I said I worked for previously, his name's Nick Bursick, and I'm fortunate enough for him to have brought me with, because I'm looking into a career in athletic administration. So he thought this would be a great way for me to gain insights about what the college world of sports really looks like, make some connections and things like that. So for me, I've just been kind of going to some of the education series, things like that, learning more, soaking it all in, and trying to network here and there. So yeah, it's been super fun, and I'm super grateful to have him brought me with.
Now, so once you're done, this is it for you, right?
Yeah.
So what are you looking at in work-wise to stay at the university? Is that what you're looking for, or is it to go to another university and do some of the sports management type things that you want to do?
Yeah, so I think the next steps for me are zeroing in on a grad school. I want to pursue an MBA so that even if the sports world doesn't work out for me, I have a broader outlook on an occupational future. I think I'm also going to try and get an internship. I'm talking with our conference commissioner so that I can have that insight. And then I also want to get some insight on high school athletics and just kind of want to see where I fit in. But definitely going to look into pursuing an MBA. So,
Great.
Yeah.
Fantastic stuff.
Yeah.
I wish I had that kind of knowledge when I was in college. So usually after campus and checking everything out, what type of positions do you think that you'll look into?
I think I want to look into athletic directing of some kind. I know at bigger universities they have like people who are in compliance, people who are in student affairs, and I just got to figure out where I fit in that equation. Otherwise, if I end up like in the high school aspect of it, that's also something I've thought about, is being the athletic director at a high school or an assistant athletic director. And I don't know, it's just super fun because I just have a lot to figure out where I fit in, and hopefully learn some more here, which I have been, so it's been good.
So we're coming to the end of our show.
Okay.
And usually I ask my guests, what advice do you want to give to the students and the parents? Being a student athlete yourself, what advice do you want to give them?
I think that Playing sports in college has been the best thing for me. There's so many parallels to the workforce, and I haven't entered the workforce full-time, but even part-time, I can already see the benefits that I've reaped just from playing a college sport. I've grown so much as a character, and I just feel so fortunate to be where I'm at today.
Great. Fantastic. Thank you very much for coming on.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
Yeah. So you've been watching The Secrets of College Planning. I'm your host, Anthony Uva. Until next time.